What is up, guys? My name is Andrew, and welcome back to our Space Engineers Economy Only series. This is episode number 9, and things have ramped up quite a bit last episode. We got the assembler built, as well as the ability to make the survival kit assemble things, so both of those are now in our arsenal, which changes everything. We can now assemble parts that we can use to build things on the base, and parts that we can use to sell if we want to stick things in here, which is going to make making money a lot easier, which is the goal of this episode, by the way, to make a lot of money. What we want to do actually in this episode is hopefully get a ship. I think we've put that off for quite a while, and now that we have the ability to make money more quickly, we should be able to get it done this episode, hopefully. Hopefully, that's the goal, get a ship this episode. But we also have a battery that we built last episode, which should help us do things overnight. And speaking of night, I installed a mod at you guys' request. It's the sleep mod. I have no idea how it works, other than it says that when it's a certain time, you're allowed to sleep, but you might also need a cryopod. I don't actually know. So we're gonna find out once it becomes nighttime if the sleep mod actually works. This is going to be interesting, but let me see real quick. I'm going to go in here and see what we have as far as solar cells, because I think, yes, okay, so these have been making, and they successfully made, which means we might be able to get another solar panel up and running. I know we had one prepared. We were just missing, we're just missing the construction components now, which I'm not going to take from here because that would be eating from our supply that we want to trade things with, and I don't want to do that. I want to keep that sort of separate. In fact, just to make it absolutely clear that that's what we're going to do, I'm going to press P, click on green here, and make that a nice green color, and then put that back to the other color. Wait, did it do it? Why didn't it make my color green? Ah, there we go. Okay, I must have clicked on this and activated the build planner stuff. But yeah, okay, now it's nice and green, and it's very obvious that that is the container for our trading stuff. All right, and we are going to fill that up, by the way, with assembled things. We're going to slowly, like, whenever this is not making stuff we need for the base, we're going to put it in here so that we can eventually do some crazy trades to the mine station, and maybe even actually the other station as well, because I know they also trade. They also have cells every once in a while. They have things you could sell. Okay, so we wanted some construction components. Let me hop in here and see if we have any on hand. Construction, no, we only have the ones in here, unless we have some in here as well, which could be the case. We only have 4. Okay, well, let me make some then. Shouldn't take that long. I'll just make 20. And that should, yeah, that goes pretty quickly. Even though I'm pretty sure we have the realistic settings for assemblers. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I think we do. It's very quick. All right, 12 construction components. We're gonna bring those up here, and we should have another solar panel. Should we just mass produce these things? I feel like we should just go crazy and build a lot of solar panels. Wait, did that require 10 or 12? Okay, we put 2 in armor, whatever, it doesn't matter. Let's build a couple more. Let me go grab some steel plates, and we'll put 2 more solar panels up as well, just so that we can maybe get this thing up and running as well, and also charge our battery. That would be a really good idea, I think. All right, we've got the steel plates. Here we go. We're gonna put 2 more, one right here. Flip that around so it's matching the others, and one right here as well. Flip that around so it's matching the others. Sweet. Okay, now we're gonna have, once those are built, we're gonna have 8 solar panels, which I think that'll run the other thing. I think that'll be fine, especially since we have this matching the sun as well. Okay, let's go and build those. Okay, for that, the only things I think we're going to need are the I think we're gonna need 24 of the, actually I don't know how many just make 35, it's fine. And we're also going to need the solar cells, which is going to be like 64, but I'll just make 70 because why not? And we'll let that thing make. Do we have girders, by the way? Gourd? Girders? Yeah, we do have plenty of. Why do we have so many girders? Oh, those are selling girders. Never mind. Okay, replenish our oxygen a little bit. There we go. And this thing is making a bunch of stuff. I think we might as well. Oh, wait, no, it's stopped. Why is it stopped? We're missing iron. Okay. In that case, let me see, first of all, if we have any iron in here that I can just help out a little bit. No, we don't. Okay, let's go on a little iron run real quick, because that's the fastest way for me to get iron. So let me go grab a little bit of that, and then we're gonna go to the station to see if there are any good deals going on right now, things that we could sell perhaps. Oh, we have leftover iron over here. And what is this? Why do we have nickel over here? Did we drop nickel? That's weird. Oh no, we actually dug into the nickel. Wow, so we have iron and nickel right next to each other, like actually touching. That's weird. I don't usually see that. But let's get as much iron as we can hold in our inventory and bring it back. In fact, we might do 2 loads of iron so we just don't have to worry going forward. All right, that's 1 load, and 1 more load of iron is all we need. Here is our 2nd load of iron. I'll probably stick it in this one as well, actually, because this is the only one that's currently connected. We need some conveyors, or we need to fix up how we have things hooked up. Nickel can go in there as well. And stone I'll bring into this one because it's a little bit more efficient on the stone refining than the other one. Okay, let's go to the station and see what we can see. I don't think we have very much money. By the way, one of you guys told me that I can actually see my, I can actually see my money right here. The entire time I've been going to factions just to see if I could see how much money we had, but in fact we could just go right here and see it in the inventory. So thank you very much for that suggestion. You're going to save me a lot of time with that. But let's go over here and check out our prices. By the way, a lot of you guys were wanting the spreadsheet, and I put it in the description of last video. It took me a little while to do that because I forgot originally, but you guys reminded me. So it is in the description of last video. I don't think I'm going to put it in this description, or maybe I will. If you guys request it, I'll throw it in there as well, because why not? But essentially what you have to do is you have to click on it. It links to Google Drive, and you just have to download it, and then you'll be able to use it however you want. Bump. Yeah, that's really the only way, I think. You can't use it directly on Google Drive because then it would affect it for everybody. So you have to download it first, and then you can use it. There's a README in there for how to actually use it as well. Okay, so what I want to check out is the acquisitions, because these are the important ones. Specifically, these ones right here, construction components. That's a good one. We're going to take that for sure because we can now make construction components. Displays. Motors, that's a really good one for motors, but motors are going to take a long time to make, I think. Steel plates, I'm definitely going to take. Large steel tubes, I'm not going to take because I don't think I can carry that many. Actually, wait, did I mess up? Oh, I may have messed up. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I definitely can't carry that many construction components, so we're going to have a bit of a problem. I can definitely carry that many steel plates, though, so that shouldn't be that bad. But I can't carry that many motors, so we actually need a ship to do this properly. Okay, what I was interested in, though, was the store stuff. Because we are still interested in potentially buying things. Actually, today we're not interested in buying things because we have no money to our name, but we could be interested in selling things like these solar cells. If I remember, that's not a really great price. But like cobalt, bad price. These are all bad prices. Maybe the silver's a good price, I don't know. Yeah, not great prices today. Okay, that's fine. Well, let me go back to base real quick. I'm going to complete all those little contracts we have because we have like 5 of them just kind of sitting there that we can do instantly. I just forgot about them. So let's do those and go right back with the materials. Okay, we've got all of the things we needed for those missions. It's time to go and accept them. And that's 5 missions that we can accept. So first the iron ore. There you go. Next, actually, if I start with the top one, I bet you it'll... Yeah, okay. So we'll go with the nickel ore one first, and then it should default to the next one. So we can just keep clicking this and it'll be fine. Here we go, and one more. That one only got us 5,000 credits, but it gave us some reputation as well, which is probably more important, I think. I don't think there are any other ones we can do right now, which is fine. Looking at our deal here, we have a 1.6 now instead of a 1.4. So hey, that's actually getting to be a pretty good discount at this point. Nice. All right. In fact, here's a question. They're selling a proficient grinder right here for a 1.6% discount. I wonder if we want to actually buy that because that's not a bad thing to get. Level 2 grinder, way cheaper than a level 3 grinder. Like the level 3 grinder is probably like 2 million, whereas this one is 58 or 50,000 roughly. Let's go ahead and buy this, I think. We're gonna go and buy one of these. It's gonna cost us like half of our money, but I think it's gonna be worth it in the long run. So if I press G now, I can go to my character tools and bring that down right here to be our default thing. Now all we need is a proficient welder as well. I don't think we're gonna go for the highest tier just because of how expensive they are. Unless we just become super rich at some point. Let's head back to the mine station. I wanna check on their prices to see if we can sell any of the stuff we have on hand. Over at the mine station, doesn't look like there's anything really great to sell here, anything that we have at least. However, they do have a pretty good ship. I wish this would still be on sale. We can't buy it right now. We don't have enough money, but that would be perfect for us. We really want something like that, or maybe even this ion tug ship. Any of these would be great. The miner would be better, but even if we bought this, we could add a mining attachment to it if we buy the mining blueprint for 1 million. So that would be pretty good as well. Let's head back to base and see how our materials are coming along. All right, how are you guys doing over here? I bet you they're out of iron or something. No, this is either out of silicon or iron. Yeah. Probably iron, probably both. I don't know. But hey, this was actually able to make our steel plates, so we could get this thing up and running if we wanted to. Yeah, we've wasted 1 steel plate on that, but I think it'll be fine. Getting this up and running is probably a very good thing to do because we can start getting more magnesium refined, which is our big money maker here. So in fact, let's throw all of our magnesium in this one and have this just always be refining magnesium. Yeah, okay, I think everything's working. We don't have a power issue, so that's good. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's go get more iron. I forgot that since we have the realistic settings, it takes a lot of iron to make anything. So we need to pretty much have a constant supply of iron. This is where a ship is going to come in handy a lot. because we can't, you know, it takes us a lot of trips to go and get enough iron to do anything really, whereas the ship can do it all in like one big trip. So let's just get as much iron as we possibly can. I'm not even going to be taking any stone this time, because I know last time I filled up on stone a little bit. So let's throw all of our stone, which is actually not that much, right here. Grab a little bit more iron. Yeah. Oh, whoops, we actually had turned off one of our refineries. Let me turn that on and see if it breaks things. No, I guess it doesn't break things. All right. We can have all 3 refineries running at once, as long as, I guess, the assembler's not running and the survival kit. Or maybe the battery's actually, I bet you it's the battery that's actually helping out quite a bit. And if we go in here, I bet you the battery's going to be decharging. Yeah, fully depleted in 3 hours. Well, hopefully we can get those solar panels up before then. 3 hours is a long time after all. But yeah, let's go and get more iron. I really want to get a nice supply of iron here. And we'll go and get more magnesium too. Just a couple of nice ore runs. Here is a little bit of iron, which I will put in the one that we have refining iron, of course. Oops, I got some stone as well. Whoops, that's fine. And let's go and get a little bit of magnesium. A little bit of the good stuff. A little bit of the money maker. All right, a little bit of magnesium coming right up. I wonder if I should put it in here instead. Have both of these doing magnesium? That might not be a bad idea, because magnesium does sell for way more than cobalt does. Like, it's not even close. Let's put this right there, this right there, this right there. Yeah, let's do it in that order. Okay, nice. Oh, it's not iron. Why did I think these required iron? They require nickel. Okay, so we're running out of nickel, I think. Let me check real quick. Silicon, we have plenty of silicon. Yeah, so we're running out of nickel. Okay, no worries. We have nickel right over here. I'll just go and grab some. Just go and pick some up at the local ore deposit. It's actually really interesting. So some of the comments I get are like people who want to see this series be more hardcore than it already is. Some people have said that you should do a series that restricts the ability to mine by hand. How crazy would that be? No ability to use your drill to mine. You'd have to actually buy a ship first before you can do any sort of mining. You would literally be stuck with doing contracts as well as trading to make all of your money, no ores whatsoever. That would be like the super hardcore version of this, I think. And if anyone wants to try that out, props to you. That seems really difficult. But I kind of like the level of, you know, restriction we have here currently. If we do a season 2, maybe we'll do like a more hardcore sort of thing. But how are you doing? Okay, you're doing the magnesium. You're doing also magnesium. You're doing the iron. And in fact, I want you to be doing the nickel instead, because we require the nickel. So while we're here, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and connect these together so we don't have to worry about them all being separate. I think that'd be a good idea. So in order to do that, we're going to need an interior plate. Do we have any? Okay, actually, new plan. We're going to do some renovations here. We're going to turn these a little bit. So first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go to cargo, and I'm going to move all of these things over into here. And hopefully it doesn't get sucked back up by the... Okay, hang on. Let me turn it off real quick. All of these, please turn off for now. It's going to become very quiet, very eerie. I'm going to move all this stuff over for now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this, and I'm going to turn it so that we don't have to worry about wasting materials with our previous setup. So I'm going to turn it like that. Bump it up a little bit. And once this builds, we still need that proficient welder. But what we're going to be able to do here is we're going to be able to curve this into that. But these right here will be able to turn to face that one as well. So we won't have to worry about any about connecting all these things together, which would be kind of a hassle. There we go. And number 3, same thing. It's already empty. Grind it down and weld it back up facing this way. Awesome. Now they're all facing each other. No need to worry about connecting them. And yeah, that's gonna be good. I wonder, do they have connectors on the bottom, by the way? No, they don't. They literally only have the 2. Okay, so I guess that's where a proper refinery comes in handy as well. Okay, so with these there, now what we can do is we can grab some interior things, wherever they are. I think they're here. We only need 2. We don't have to worry about doing any other crazy connections, and we can just do one of these. One of those. One of those. Boom. Then that's going to be connected. So let's turn these back on first of all. The only problem is that now I can't go individually between them and check them, but that should be fine because we can access all of them like this. We can just see them all. Actually, you know what? I take it back. I want to do it differently because I do actually want to be able to access them individually because I know it's going to drive me crazy if I can't. So new design. One moment. Let me build it real quick. All right, so I call this the material wasting design because it wastes way more materials than we originally were going to, but it's going to keep me sane because I can now access these individually, which is going to help me a lot. The reason it wastes materials is because we have to do something like this to connect them all, but it's going to be fine since we can build our own materials now. I think it's going to be fine. We'll see. Let me build these things up real quick. All right, we've almost got everything set up again. We just need to finish those things. All they need are motors. We need 18 of them, and we have these things working around the clock. Let me just grab these and throw them in here because currently it doesn't actually connect properly, but it'll, no. Okay, there we go. I mean, you can make these, but, oh, not that many, good Lord. Just make 100. But I'm gonna have to manually move the nickel over into here because we don't have it connected yet. We just need a couple more motors to do that. Okay, I'm gonna stop that for now because I really want it focusing on these. All right, one more motor and then things will be connected. Come on, there we go. Okay, now we can connect this. Wait, where'd our motors go? Oh, here we go. Okay, now it can be connected. So, okay, so now this one is connected to that stuff. We just need 6 motors to connect that one and another 6 motors to connect that one. But the reason I like this setup right here is because it gives us a lot of space to work with. It allows us to access each one individually, which is going to keep me sane, as well as it adds the ability to expand. So we can always put one here, here, there, etc. We can just build, if we wanted to, we could build 2 rows of these things if we want to go crazy. But I don't know that we're going to get two rows. That might be too much. But still, it's going to help out quite a bit. And this thing's going to keep building motors. And once it has enough, we'll be able to finish up this setup. It's becoming nighttime. I wonder if I can sleep yet. Let's see. Because I have been getting messages whenever I've gone into the bed that it says it's not... Yeah, okay, so it's still daytime. I don't need to sleep. There's no clock. I know on the mods page it says that there's like a clock on the HUD mod, on the HUD compass, but I think this might be a different HUD compass that I'm using, so I don't know. All right, so these motors have built. Let's grab 6 of them and finish up this final piece right here. There we go. All of our refineries are now connected, which is better than it was when we started this episode. So that's good. Yeah, okay, one more thing I wanted to do is I wanted to build a battery. So we have a battery, we have a small battery right there, but I want to build a large battery because I think that's going to be something that's going to be very helpful in the future. So let me build a couple of steel plates. I think we might already have some, but I want to make sure we always have some being produced as well. So battery-wise, this right here I said would be a good expansion area. So I'm not going to put it there. Maybe what I'll do is I'll put it in this. Yeah, let's try that. Stick it right there. Kind of in the structure of the thing. I think that would be pretty cool. So that's going to require the 80 power cells, which we're going to have to build, of course. So let me get those started. Yeah, okay, so it's going to start building. Okay, surely it's nighttime, right? Those still have 4 bars, but the sun is like setting. Let me see if I can sleep. It's daytime, you don't need to sleep. All right, I'll take your word for it. We're still wide awake. I guess we can fill out this little area right here since we probably have some interior plates. Oh, we have 4. Is that? Yeah, that's perfect. Wow. So let's grab this, which is our little placement block. Oh no, we needed 6. Wait, do I have more? Oh, I had 1 more in my inventory. Who knew? Okay, so this battery right here is going to require 19 more steel plates, another 10 construction components, and 25 computers. Okay, let's go and grab those things. So 19 steel plates. Here we go. 10 construction components. I don't know if we have that. We do in our supply that we're not supposed to steal from. But the other thing was, what was it, 35 computers or 25? How do I forget these things so quickly? Let's say 35, because I don't think that's a required extra material, so it doesn't matter if we go overboard. It was 25. All right, cool. All we need is the 10 construction components and then the power cells. Something just spawned near us. Is it that? The rust freighter? Scary. It's just lurking up there, waiting. All right, so it's getting kind of close to nighttime, but I do have this mission right here for 374 iron ore, which I think we'll go and complete right now. So, 320... Why do I forget these numbers right when I say them? 374, not 327. All right, there we go. We've got that. Let's go and check out the mine prices again. While we're up there, I guess it'd be a good idea. I see something off to the left right there. It's like a star that's not moving. I think it's another one of those hostile things. One of those encounters. It doesn't look that far. How come I'm not getting... Oh. Maybe it's... I don't know. I don't really want to go near it. I don't want to die. Although if we do die, we will respawn. So that's... We have that going for us. Hello, mine station. We're going to start with this right here. because we can turn this in for a little bit of cash. Sweet. And a little bit of reputation as well. But acquisitions, what do you got for us? You have a cobalt one and you have a power cell one. I don't think this has changed. I might be... They had like 3 hauls, right? Yeah, I don't think this has changed at all. Of course, although that's a really good haul mission. Wow, that's a lot of money. If only I could do one of those. Those are far. But yeah, I don't know if it has changed. I can check real quick just by looking at the prices of these. No, I'm wrong. It has changed because these were not here. Well, in that case, is it a good day to sell construction components? I think it is. I think that's a really good day for construction components. Okay, yeah, so today is a really good day to be selling construction components and girders. So I'm going to go and grab those things and sell them because we can make a little bit of cash off of that. So let's get down there. I don't know if sleeping is going to actually reset the economy stuff, so I don't want to sleep before we do this. Because, again, I still don't really know how the mechanics work for sleeping. But let's grab our stuff and get up there. I really hope things haven't changed. Let's see. I don't think they have. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so let's sell all of these, which is all of them that we have. That's going to give us a nice profit right there, and we'll do all the girders as well, which is going to give us also a decent profit, not a crazy one. We're almost at $1 million. That's good. We're getting some good money. I haven't started the ledger yet, so I don't know if... I mean, that's got to be more than we paid for that stuff, right? Because this is a 16% increase on the average sell price. So yeah, it's got to be more. Still not enough to buy a ship, though, unfortunately. Let's get back down to our base and try and sleep. Let's see if our sleep mod works. Okay, surely we can sleep now. Those things are completely out of power. The sun is down. Let's see. Can't sleep, one player. Oh, sleeping. Yes. All right, good night, everybody. Let's let the sleep do its thing. I think... Oh, look at the sun. The sun's going. Look. You can see it on Mars. That's so cool. Good morning. We can't sleep now because it's daytime. The sun is up in the sky. This right here is not perfectly aligned, but I think it's fine. Maybe no. Maybe we increase it a little bit. Yeah. So sleep's gonna mess with that a little bit, but it's fine. Velocity, go up, please, and that's probably good. Yep, right there. Okay, awesome. That's not actually perfect. All right, there we go. I like it. It's still not perfect, but it's good enough, I think. Okay. Now, I don't know how that worked. Did that actually change time? I think we're going to take a quick trip to the mine station immediately just to see if things have changed. Because if they did, that's really cool. Because usually when I was doing it via the admin mode, the stations wouldn't actually change. So I'd have to sometimes just kind of sit around and wait for the station to change to give the illusion that it was actually a full night and that we have new stuff in the morning. But if this actually does it, that will make my life a lot easier as well. So let's get over here. Mine beacon. Crash. I love being invincible in here. Well, invincible to a certain point. You can't take damage, but you can suffocate to death. So, I don't know. But over here, let's check this out. Okay, this has not changed. I think these are the same prices. So yeah, no, that has not changed at all. That's unfortunate. It doesn't actually pass time. I think it just does the same thing I do with the admin menu, slowly moving the sun around. At least it looks better. Okay, let's get back to our base, see if we can do any more base work. All right, back at the base, it looks like our power cells are done, which means we can now finish that right there. What else did that require? I remember it required something. Was it yeah, so 10 construction components. I'm gonna have that work on while I put the power cells in, because the power cells are gonna require a couple trips. I'm actually gonna make a couple of those, not just 10, but power cells. Grab. Yeah, it's gonna take us 2 trips to do all the power cells. Come on. Can you not put it in there? There we go. Okay, power cells. There's trip number 1, and here comes trip number 2 with my with the remaining amount of power cells. And I'll grab 10 of these as well, since we have some inventory space. And there we go. We are now going to have a full-sized battery up and running, which is going to be fully depleted in 3 hours. That was the same as you. I wonder if that just didn't do much for our base. Fully depleted in 4 hours. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. All right, that's cool. We're gonna add another battery right there, by the way, in the future. Not right now, but yeah, our next battery will go right there, and maybe we'll just keep going up the thing until we have like 1 billion batteries. But anyways, I wanna hop in here, go back into production, and tell you to make another 100 of those, please, so that we can get our solar panels up and running, or our solar panel issues will no longer be a problem. I'm gonna grab 24 of these. I don't know what else they require, but I know they at least require 12 each. So here's 12 on you. Here's another 12 on you. We'll go and grab some steel plates and construction components and computers as well. You know, I'm actually tired of going into this little box. I'm gonna remove it. Let's grab all the things from this box. We're going to remove the box itself because we no longer want it, and we're gonna instead put it in here. because it requires me to make my inventory smaller to actually even see it. To click on this button to show the inventory of the interacted with item instead of this one. So yeah, it's kind of a little bit annoying, but let's get the stuff that they require. There is one. We just need the solar cells for that one, and let's grab the other one. Here is 2. All right, just waiting for those solar cells. Yep, we just need 64 total solar cells, and we'll have 2 more solar panels up and running. Actually, you know what? We can already get one up and running right now because we have 32 of these here. So let's go ahead and do that. The earlier we get this running, the better, because it'll start putting stuff into our batteries. So with that up and running and fully... Okay, it's charging up. I can see it right there on the edge there. But let me check on our battery because I want to see when you're depleted now. Aha! 23 hours. 1 day even. So we're starting to get... Okay, 4 hours. Never mind. It wasn't as good as I thought it was. But we're starting to increase our time with those added power stuff. All right, I think I want to start working toward this mission right here, the 245 steel plates, because I don't think that's going to be really hard to reach. So let's... First of all, let's grab all of our steel plates that we can. Actually, no. First of all, let's go in here and tell it to make 200. Throw those on priority. This will keep making slowly over time, but we'll have the steel plates have priority. And it looks like we are going to need to go and grab more iron for these things as well. But also what I want to do is I want to grab my steel plates that I have. I'll grab all of them and just throw them in here for now. Just so we know that they're awaiting acquisition. And next, what do I want to... Oh, we need to go get iron. Okay, so let's go and do that real quick while we can. Okay, I got a little bit of iron, went on a couple of iron runs. We have a little bit going there, a little bit going there as well. So we should start to see that steel plate supply increase pretty quickly. Although even with 2 refineries working only on iron, we still don't have enough to be continuously producing steel plates. So it seems like we would need a 3rd one. Let me go get more iron, even more iron, and we'll get the 3rd one up and running as well. All right, here we go. We have a 3rd one up and running now. A little bit of stone. That should allow us to continuously produce those steel plates now, I think. Yes. All right, perfect. So we'll have this done in no time, and we'll also have a little bit of magnesium we can sell because some of these have been working on it. We have 6 magnesium here as well as another 7 right here. So that's going to give us a lot of cash if we sell it at a high price. Okay, I let it run for a little bit. How are we doing? I think we're doing good. I think this is probably enough. Let's jump in here. We only need like 270 something. Yeah, that's enough. All right, let me make sure I have the number correct. Yeah, 245. That's going to net us $1 million just like that. Okay, here we are. Contracts. I will accept one. I'm not accept one. I will finish one here. Give myself a little bit of cash. Thank you very much. And a little bit of reputation. You can't discount the reputation. It's always worth the 4 rep that it gives you. Okay, so we have these solar cells. Oh, wait, we actually have 32. Oh. I didn't even realize. I didn't know we were that close to it. Okay, let's get this other solar panel up and running. And in fact, while we're doing that, I want you to swap to make me just make me a bunch of steel plates because we're just going to go sell them and make a lot of money, I think. That's our play because they sell for quite a bit, just like they buy for quite a bit. Okay, so now we have 8 solar panels total. That's going to give us a lot of nice power, and we can check on this. Hopefully fully recharging, maybe? No, I don't think it's going to go to fully recharging. That's fine. We do have a lot of machines running. As long as we can keep slowly expanding this this array here, I think we'll be fine. Okay. Do we want more refineries? There's something to be said about getting 2 more refineries, so we have just a lot of things going. Although maybe we want to get... Okay, you know what? Let's start with this. How about this? Let me grab some interior plates. We're running a little bit low on interior plates, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to bump a couple of these up into production. Before that, and I'm going to bump a couple of these up in production before that. Should I be building 100 at a time? Should I be building 1,000 at a time? Who knows? I don't know. But we're going to get 2 more of these. We're going to do an array of size 10, and we'll do another one on the other side once we are ready to do that. So this... Oh, wait, I need 1 more, actually. There we go. These are going to require steel plates. Don't know why I didn't bring any. Okay, so here we go. 1 right there and 1 right here. I wonder if we have the stuff for this. We should have most of it, because honestly, I think our material worries are worries of the past. So let's bump that up right there. Oh, I have computers on me? I didn't even notice. That's cool. Let's go and grab our construction components and girders. Oh, hey, well, look, we actually have just the right amount of girders that we need. What about construction components? I'm just going to grab these 10 at a time so we don't waste any materials. So here's this one. That only needs solar cells now. And this one right here, we'll put the girders in, but we need to go grab the construction components. How much money am I actually saving by not wasting materials? I don't know. Maybe we'll do a little tally at the end to find out how many materials I've saved. Like already it's 10 interior plates and 5 construction components there. It's 19 steel plates, 20 steel plates, 20 steel plates. So yeah, it's probably a significant amount. All right, there we go. That one is now also standing by for solar cells. So once we get them, we can place them. Now, what is all this for? Of course, I think this is to get more refineries up and running. So let's get that started as well. I'm gonna go and put 2 steel plates in my inventory, and we're gonna get 2 more refineries set up, just like this. Don't know if we'll be able to do these. Actually, they don't really require that much. Let me see if I can just do this. All right, I think that was the last computers we had. So from the start of the series, when we bought all those computers, they have lasted us until now. We've been able to use those computers until now. We are now out of computers, which is, you know, those computers lasted us a very long time. All right, 20 at a time for these, so we don't waste. Another 20 going in right here, so we don't waste. Okay, so you're only missing the motors, and the other one's only missing the motors and the steel plates. The steel plates are going to take a second, but the motors we might be able to jumpstart here real quick. Let's throw those on the highest priority. They are missing nickel, maybe? I guess I'll prioritize some nickel. Here we go. There's our 2 motors that we needed to get to 6, and we have another... Wait. Oh, we need another 4. Whoops. Ooh, look at that. You can see the plus of the sun, and if I move, it moves as well. That's really cool. That's a cool effect coming through the solar panels. Zoom. Looks like a little laser. That's so cool. How are we doing over here? I know this thing has been... Oh, it got 32. Wow, okay. It's been very slowly making them, but I hope we don't have anything extra. No, we don't. Okay, good. There we go. That's another solar panel up and running. We just need 1 more to complete our 10 wide array. Or a 10 long array, a 5 long array, 2 wide array. I don't know. I don't know how you would say it, but these things are very slowly trying to give us our stuff. Emphasis on the slowly part. Well, when you go out of iron, you go and get more iron. That's just how the world works around here. Throw a little bit of iron in there. Maybe a little bit of stone as well. Actually, you know what? No. Stone goes in the stone refinery. So, because it refines better. All right, 4 motors. There we go. Now we have this thing up and running. I'm just gonna give it some iron because I think it really needs to be doing that. Let's give it 1K. There we go. Go ahead and work on the iron. And hey, we're not running out of power yet, so that's good. How are you doing though? Did that just say fully recharged in -12 hours? Okay. That's okay. Yeah, cool. -12 hours is gonna be fully recharged. So I guess at noon yesterday, or at midnight yesterday, it was fully recharged. Is that what it's trying to tell me? All right, let's get more iron because we're gonna need it. We're gonna need it. We need a ship. I think at this point we almost have too many refineries. Although the magnesium is slow, so we can always throw a bunch of magnesium in one of these things and let it just kind of work. Yeah, let's just throw our magnesium in this one right here. Actually, yeah, let's just put our magnesium in here. Speaking of magnesium, let me refill these real quick. I bet you the thing has changed. So let me grab as much magnesium as I can from here. Yep, we have a little bit right there. And I'm gonna see if I can go sell it. Because the price should be a little bit better. And even if it's not the best price, I think we might still sell it because, well, might as well. Okay, let's head over there and just kind of, you know, look at the prices. See if it's good stuff. Hello, stde station. I would like to check, first of all, have you changed? Have you become a different station with different things? I think it has changed. Canvas, ooh, an interesting thing. I might take this. Yeah, I'm taking this. I'm taking the canvas mission. Silicon, I'll take it. It's easy. Silver, can't take it yet, unfortunately. Hopefully we can change that soon. Oxygen bottles require silver, which is not something we can do. And superconductors require gold, which is not something we can do. So yeah, makes things tough. But in here, we have an enhanced welder we could buy. Would not be a bad idea. I want to check out this though, the magnesium powder. They're looking for 13. We have 8. It's not the best price in the world, but it's a good price, and that's important. I think we're going to sell our 8 magnesium at that price for a nice 323,000. Thank you very much. In addition to that, is there anything else we want to do? These are not really good prices for this stuff. That's all good. I think we're just gonna mosey on back over to our base and I don't know, where's the sun? Is it nighttime yet? Okay, it's almost nighttime. It's getting there. We'll mosey on over to our base, keep things going, maybe make a little bit more money on the stuff we're making. Maybe we'll just make a bunch of steel plates and sell them. Oh, actually, let's head over to the mine station to check out the sell prices. Interior plates are actually at a phenomenal price. But yeah, I don't think we do any selling today. Okay, back to base. Oh, wait, hang on. I must hold my tongue because it looks like we have a lot of interior plates we can sell. Wait, we have more magnesium powder. What am I doing? Okay, well, tomorrow it should be a better price because I think the prices usually go up and then they shift back to their lowest price. So tomorrow we should have the max price for that stuff. Let me take you down because I'm going to the mine station because I want to sell these interior plates. All right, interior plates, sell all of them for a little bit of a profit. We're almost at that 3 million where we can buy a ship. You guys, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but we're making a lot of money really quickly. Usually we make it much, like it takes a couple episodes, maybe every episode we make like 1 million. That's how it's been in the past. But we've almost made 3 million in just this episode. Although that might be a bit misleading because 1 million of it did come from purchases that we had made before. So I don't know, but still, we're making a lot of money. It's good. Okay, just noticed that this solar cell is done. Yeah, we do have another one that requires solar cells, so let's grab this and get it up there. 32, thank you very much. And finish our 10 strong solar array. There we go. How are you guys doing, batteries? Are you guys fully depleted in negative time again? Yep, fully recharged in negative 17 hours. Sounds good to me. What about you? Battery? Fully recharged in negative 20 hours. I don't know what's going on, but maybe someone in the comments can shed some light on this weird situation. Okay, so back at the production, what I want to do is I want to make sure we're producing for our contract. So we have a contract for 750 construction components and another one for 365 construction components. Putting those together, I'm going to make a couple thousand. That should be enough to cover both of those. So I'm going to throw that as priority, and then we want to make some canvases as well, which we might be able to make without anything else. 27 canvases. How much were giving us for 27 canvases again? A lot of money for just a few canvases. So let's hop in here, and canvases. We cannot make canvases. Okay, cool. Yeah, so it's going to require an actual assembler to make a canvas, which means 10 million to get that blueprint. So that's not going to be one we're going to be able to complete anytime soon. That's fine. Maybe we'll keep it just on the back burner. Oh my god, we have so much more magnesium as well. I didn't even remember that we had this stuff in here. That's 17 on top of the 13 we have in here. We have 31 magnesium. How much are those contracts that they want again? I want to run through my magnesium contracts to see to see what they are. We have one for 166. Yeah, so the only one we have is 166. And I don't know if we're going to be able to do that one anytime soon because that's a lot. But maybe we should start doing cobalt because we might be able to get to that amount of cobalt pretty quickly if we're running like maybe 3 of these on cobalt 24/7. I don't know, that might not be a bad idea. Do we have any of these with cobalt in them? Yeah, so you have cobalt. I think we're going to do that. We're going to run these with cobalt. So you're going to get 1k cobalt, priority. You're going to get another 1k cobalt, throw that on priority, and you're going to get the rest of it, priority. Okay, so now we'll be doing cobalt. Okay, with our cobalt slowly working away, this should actually be pretty quick because it is going pretty quickly. Let's sleep through the night. I think the sun is probably in a place where we can. I don't know for sure though because those do still have power. But what I want to check though is I want to check this. So these are at about 4 to 5 cobalt. If I sleep, it's daytime. It is not daytime, it is nighttime. Okay, we're going to check the cobalt levels before we sleep though because I want to see if this actually still works overnight or if it doesn't. Because it could be that everything works overnight, but the stations just don't change, maybe? I don't know. Okay, those are now starting to lose power. Surely we can sleep, right? This is at between 7 and 8. Let's do the sleep thing. No? Really? Okay, we gotta wait some more. Let's go on a little bit of a moonwalk around our base. Just a little bit of a jog, a little bit of a hustle, trying to be fit. Gotta be fit on the moon. Actually, I imagine it's really difficult to be fit on the moon, right? Because like jogging would be not easy at all if you're on the moon. So if you lived on the moon for like longer than a year, would you just like gain a lot of weight because you can't exercise as much. I mean, think about it. Like even walking on Earth, walking, to the bathroom, walking to the kitchen to make food, that's exercise. You're still fighting gravity when you do that. But on the moon, you're fighting so much less gravity in your movements. I wonder if you just like gain a lot of weight because you can't work out as much. It's just harder to work out. I don't know. That's interesting. Or maybe they have special gyms that they'll build or something on the moon. But anyway, surely we can sleep now. 10 cobalt. Let's go to bed. It's not daytime, it's nighttime. What are you talking about? Does this look like daytime? Look at this. Does this look like daytime? I mean, I guess it's daytime on the Earth, but on the moon, it's night, it's dark. Okay, I'm getting a little bit of lag. Does that mean it's nighttime? Does lag mean night? Let's check this out. 13 cobalt is when we're going to sleep. Let's see if it increases a lot as we sleep here. Sleeping, you can see the sun moving on Mars, sort of. Yes, okay, so you can kind of see it. So it was at 13. Here we go. The sun is back up. Good morning. I like that message. It's very friendly, giving us a nice good morning. So it was at 13. Now it's at 13.8. So I don't think it actually works overnight. I think it just kind of moves the sun around in a cinematic fashion. So it's pretty much the same thing as using the admin tool, it seems like. Question is, how will we start our day? Actually, I don't want this gravel. I don't know why I took it. I want the cobalt. I think what we're going to do is we're going to grab all the cobalt and magnesium we have. We're going to put it together so we can see how much we have. Cobalt wise, we have 89, which is not a bad amount. I'm going to let that keep doing its thing. We are going to grab our magnesium though, and we're going to take a trip to the other station. I doubt they're going to want to buy 36, but if they do, I can supply it because I have a lot of the stuff. Oh no, the price went down. It's a bad price. And that's not a really good price either. I don't know what it is. We're just getting bad prices today. I guess it happens. All right, well, mine station was a bust. Let's go back to the base. This is I feel like this is like a filler episode, not much is really happening. We're working on the base. We're getting a lot of stuff done base-wise, but nothing too exciting is happening. I don't think we're gonna get the ship this episode, especially since it's getting a little bit long, so we're probably gonna end it back down at the base over there. But yeah, I think we definitely did a lot of preparation, and I think the power increases as well as the refinery increases are going to help us out a lot in the future. And plus we have an actual battery now, which is not looking too hot. Fully depleted in 2 hours. Okay, so yeah, we might need more of those, more solar panels. Maybe I need to add another one to the edges or to the ends. I don't know. You know what we can do though is we can finish this construction component mission because we have it. It's I forget which base it is for. 365 to the mine station we just came from. So let's finish that one. All right, here we nope, that's the wrong place. All right, here we are. Accepted contracts. This one finish. From the character inventory, give me the money. Thank you very much. We are now considered rich. We have over 3.5 million space credits, and we gained them all in one episode. So that's pretty good. But this, alas, it's too expensive. Probably next episode when this gets cheaper, we'll get it, and we'll have our first ship. So yeah, that's gonna be good. Let's get back to base, and we'll end the episode because again, it's getting a bit long, and I don't want it to be too crazy. This series is kind of weird. Do you guys ever play those clicker games where you click something a bunch of times and then over time you start getting automations where it'll click for you or it'll start making you, like Cookie Clicker, or what was the other super popular one that was recent? I don't remember, but I usually don't play those. But one thing those games all have in common is you start by clicking, doing everything manually, and then over time you sort of build up things. You invest in something that'll work for you and make your clicking easier. To the point where at one point you don't even need to click anymore. At one point everything is clicking for you faster than you could even ever hope to click yourself. That's kind of what this series sort of feels like a little bit because we started doing everything. We had to do contracts, search contracts, etc., 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 to make all of our money. But then we start investing. We get these refineries up and running. These refineries are giving us ores and ingots that we can go and sell for other money. And then these right here, the assembler is giving us the materials which we can complete contracts with, and those are giving us more money than we could possibly imagine by doing just contracts over and over. So I think it kind of has if I can speak, some similarities to clicker games in some sort of way where you're investing. You're always investing, trying to get something to work for you, work smarter, not harder, that sort of thing. And, just like that, that's how we're getting our cobalt right here, which we're going to be able to complete a contract with later. I want to real quick see how much cobalt we have at the end of this episode here. 157, so we're about halfway to what we needed to get to for that other contract. But yeah, okay, I think that's going to be the end of this episode. It was it was a productive episode and not a productive. I think it was a productive episode, but maybe it sort of feels like a filler episode because we were just doing base building the whole time. So, but we got our powers sorted a little bit. I mean, well, we got our refinery sorted a little bit. But yeah, if you guys like this episode, please hit the like button, put any comments and suggestions for future episodes down below in the comments section, and I will see you guys in the next episode of Space Engineers Economy Only.